MotorWeek is made possible by Lucas Oil, Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper, and TireRack.com.
While breaking into the American market was fairly easy with inexpensive subcompacts, Korea's Hyundai has faced more of a challenge competing with U.S. and Japanese makes in the mainstream family sedan segment. Hyundai has risen to that challenge, producing bigger and better cars like the Sonata every year. But after more than a decade in the U.S., Hyundai still hasn't convinced most consumers that their products are as good as the competition. But maybe this latest Sonata sedan is the proof they've been waiting for. Like all Hyundai models, the Sonata sedan has displayed steady improvements in both performance and quality since it was introduced for 1989. And a close inspection of the 1998 Sonata showed the MotorWeek staff a level of build quality that, back in '89, many of us doubted a Korean car might ever achieve. From the distinctive love it or hate it front-end styling to the smooth conservative rear quarters, the latest Hyundai Sonata's body panels are as solid and well-fitted as those of any U.S. or Asian competitor. While its 106.3-inch wheelbase, longer than the Camrys but shorter than the Accords, places it squarely in the middle of its family class. As do its interior dimensions. The Sonata's cockpit is not only quite roomy, but offers better plastic, fabric, and carpet quality than ever before. Though while we found the front bucket seats to offer good back support, the bottom cushion is still too short to support the legs of 6-foot drivers. We were pleased, however, with the addition of a standard tilt steering column, as well as a large clear analog gauge package, and straightforward ventilation controls. But the optional CD and cassette stereo, while offering unusually fine sound quality, is set too low in the dash for easy use while driving. Steering wheel mounted controls are available, but naturally only cover basic stereo functions. Like the front seat, the Sonata's rear seat offers adult-sized legroom, but headroom is still lacking for the American torso. A 60-40 split seatback is standard and nicely complements the reasonably large 13.2 cubic feet capacity trunk. The entire package is motivated in our GLS grade test car by Hyundai's 3-liter single overhead cam V6 engine. It produces 142 horsepower and 168 pound-feet of torque, output that is still well short of its major competitors. A 137 horsepower 4-cylinder is standard in base and GL grade cars. The V6 engine's power is fed through a 4-speed automatic transmission. Unfortunately, no manual gearbox is available with the V6, a lack that was highlighted at the test track by a leisurely 0 to 60 time of 9.8 seconds. The quarter mile took 17.4 seconds at 81 miles per hour. Engine feel was also a bit harsh by class standards, but the unit revved freely and delivered very good throttle response. Transmission shifts were rather forceful and always crisp. Handling, on the other hand, still needs to be firmed up a bit. Front-end plow was very prominent, and the steering speed ratio is slower than we'd like. But cornering stability was much improved, and the Sonata's once prodigious body roll has decreased as well. That softness did, however, translate into a very good ride. The Sonata felt composed and comfortable, even over country roads and broken city pavement. The Sonata stops with front disc and rear drum brakes. Anti-lock is optional, and without it, our drivers experience constant lockup under hard braking. Having to feather the pedal to avoid lockup was a big part of the longest stops, which averaged 136 feet from 60 miles per hour. Fuel mileage averaged an acceptable 22 miles per gallon, in line with EPA estimates of 18 city and 24 highway. Important numbers, to be sure, but the ones that buyers care about most are always on the price tag. Prices for the 1998 Hyundai Sonata with a 4-cylinder engine and manual transmission start at $15,184. The GL starts at $16,784, while our GLS test car carries a base price of $18,984. With options, it totals out to $20,484. This puts it on the same price level as many competitors that it used to undercut. While this effectively robs the Sonata of its former role as a bargain alternative, we do understand dealers are ready to negotiate. The 1998 Sonata, like all Hyundai products, has improved several thousand% since it first arrived on our shores. But it still needs to take a few more small steps to really go head-to-head with its more well-established rivals. and finally proved to skeptical American buyers looking for a high-quality family sedan that it's time to take a closer look at Hyundai.